What's up with this, man? Niggas got $2,400 shoes on this season.
Huh? Yo, Top. Top. You gonna be playing that next gen on 2K, or are you playing Coon Gym?
I bought both of them.
Same.
Man, he just
That was not me, bro. That was not me.
record you your answer.
That wasn't even me, bro.
Oh, you should have cut in.
That wasn't even me, bro. That wasn't even me. That wasn't even me. That wasn't even me.
That is Logan Fag. Who that is?
That wasn't even me, bro. You're not gonna worry about it.
Oh, that's TJ Logan. I'm about to see what the current gen look like on new 2K. Hope it be different.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. NFC wildcard game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh! Let's go to D-line, baby. You got 4 X-Factors on D-line. They ain't getting doing no pressure.
Now the first carry for Dalvin.
That's him. And one way.
That's not me, bro.
Just a 3-yard gain.
Y'all blaming everything on me, bro.
Not a whole lot there. The
so who
defense was ready
for
that run
not
pass
me,
option.
bro.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him back a little bit of an apology on
Brandon. Tell Brandon. That was Brandon to it. That was Brandon.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. Now they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Bring out TJ Logan one more time.
Did you get the $100 version, Top?
Don't answer. He finna record. Yeah.
I already got the $100 version. I'm talking about 2K. I do play mine. And Madden.
On third down,
yeah, like I'm asking which version you got for like 2K.
That one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's
100K VC for your My Player?
How
okay.
did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And taken right at the 35. Breaks the tackle now with Allen.
Yeah. You
Good
got
blocking there. Nearly sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
The $80 version doesn't get 100K VC, does it?
No, he gonna put $100 worth of VC.
It does.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Oh, let me go watch that game. I forgot. They've been quiet over there.
Just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to
the NBA 2K22 cost
I think he'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big
it comes with
shots later
10,000
if
my
he
team
occupies their
points.
attention.
Yeah, it doesn't even come with VC. You're gonna buy VC?
You gotta have 150K. 150.
Bridgewater on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson.
I do.
There to make the grab. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
Block it, son.
That's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Cook. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
I'm playing the WWE.
On 2nd down, Cook. And not much there at all.
I'm about to beat this guy Roman Reigns.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. That was just one of those interceptions.
This isn't fair, bro. This gets beating.
50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Flush to his right. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's see what's going on over
Pick
here.
up there, 26
on,
yards.
Oh, yeah, going for the pedigree. And it connects.
I see one man is doing the same old.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just
setting
outside
up the
5
speed.
of the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
You wasted your time. I really should have just let the clock run out.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And they give this time to the tailback. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
I'm beating up Roman Reigns. That's what I'm doing. And it connects.
Big 97. Look at that 97.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater.
Oh, yeah. Twisted Bliss.
And this is going to be intercepted. TJ Green with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, what happened over here? Well, man, I'm just coming back. What happened?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the 1st drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Who the best he is.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, man.
And his throw is incomplete. He was
Man,
trying
that
to
nigga
find
got you
Justin
spooked by that
Jefferson
blitz,
there.
free dog.
3rd
Calm
here.
down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Sky Woman is beating me up. It's not fair.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, wow.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They
This
open
is
man
awesome.
Smith. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
How are you still standing, my boy? Oh,
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of
Freak,
scrimmage
man.
and taken down.
Think, man. Think how you can get that, man. Because right now, that nigga.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play?
All I'm doing is telling him, man. I told him, man, to think. Just think. I just told this was Operation Get One Man out of the playoffs.
Officially,
This motherfucker
nothing on
Roman
that
Reigns just
last
took my
run. They'll
title.
Try
Fuck.
again, 2nd and 10.
This
I ain't
motherfucker
getting
took the
mad.
title.
I ain't getting no till. I just told the man to think.
He's a Hall of Fame school weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
Looking to throw.
Who he play
And
for this
that'll be
year?
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They got 3 touchdowns.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd
Fuck.
and 10.
This motherfucker took my title, bro. Not cool.
Who you playing online?
Out
No.
of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles
Lost
one
it.
that's intercepted.
No, I said you lost
The
it.
Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I am in legend, bro. The sliders are in fucking CPU.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder
Online's
if it's
too
gonna
laggy
nerve
in
him
this
a little
game.
bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
I wish I could watch 2 games in one.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that
Whoa.
is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the top of your head, what is the best finisher in WWE?
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess
What is the
football.
best finisher in
Turn it into a
WWE
catch.
history?
Sweet Chin Music.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
the sneak. It's Bridgewater. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play.
I'm gonna throw the ball, man, so I can go
And
back.
he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Look at Maul, gang. What the score is over here, Maul?
Bridgewater taking it in. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So with second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a
Oh,
touchdown.
look at
to boot.
God.
25-yard line. The Vikings take over
Man.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right, throw.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. First down, Bridgewater. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh!
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really
Wow.
are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop
You
troops
didn't even throw
right
the
there.
screen. Was it
And
the
if I'm
screen?
them, I
Oh,
get
no,
a
it was
little
a fake
bolder
screen.
now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On second and goal, here's the option. He'll pitch it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Man, let me see what's going on here.
And that'll bring us to
Man,
third
man.
and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here.
He did,
Not
he
even
did
a
triple
thought.
option?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try
Oh, yeah.
throwing it.
They'll let you do that.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this.
Wow.
Touchdown, Carolina. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide.
That sounds like some Monday Night Football song right there.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened
That
there.
guy, he really was the end.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, these boys, Tampa Bay having a Super Bowl party.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe looking at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Uh-oh. Now, Ma, don't you pull a Brandon now.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
Man, that ring's so
That would have
huge.
been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive
Oh!
it's 4th down.
Call it an even 40-yard punt.
You should have failed down. You should have failed down.
Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audible. You don't have time to change.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here.
Yo, boy.
1st and goal. So we come upon halftime here in
Gotta
this
play me in the
NFC
WWE,
wildcard
man.
matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man
Why not?
Jonathan Coachman at our EA
Cool.
Sports.
You didn't have to. You could do it off the show play, man.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the
Why
season
not?
as we're back at it in this NFC
What?
wildcard bout. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this
Uh,
will come
wh-
out to
wh-
the
who is it?
25
Who
as
was he?
Jones
I don't
elects
know.
for the touchback.
Oh!
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Come on, boy.
Damn.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're able to get this.
It's not that serious, Roman. It's not that serious.
Two
God
catches
damn.
in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Done. Whoa. Hard to close game over there. Hold up. Gotta pause the WWE. We gotta go watch this.
To throw is Bridgewater.
Gotta pause
Over
this
the
up.
middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
Carolina.
Uh-oh.
Get out of bounds, get out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds. Oh, we gotta get out of bounds, bro.
After the big play, inside the 15
Timeout.
now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh. Oh.
Bridgewater to throw it.
5 seconds.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole.
This is your last play, Mike.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling...
Oh, we underthrew it.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead.
Wow.
That makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
All right, back to the WWE.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Superman punch. Oh yeah.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next
Oh no. What do you think you're doing?
Decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously,
Spine buster.
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
Oh yeah.
On
Oh
this
yeah.
possession.
Oh yeah.
So it didn't bother you too much last time.
Shooting star. Oh
Something
yeah.
that you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
And I win the title back.
That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the...
Marvin won the title back. Don't
They
worry.
got 3 people following.
31. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well.
3
no matter
people,
how
bro.
one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I won the title back. We good. Let's go.
They'll find
Right.
Goodwin here on the right
I'm a
side.
different breed. I don't cheat, bro.
Carolina. Marquise
No,
Goodwin.
nah. I cashed in the money in the bank, bro. I cashed in. I cashed in, bro.
Well, when you've got a guy like Marquise Goodwin, a former Olympian, mind you, you've got to devise ways to get the football in his hands, and mission accomplished there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye
He
view
went
I've
and
got
turn the
here.
sliders back
That
down
was
just to get the
actually
bill back.
something
Then
else
gonna
to
turn it
watch.
back
Not a
up.
lot of wiggle in that.
I cashed in the money in the bank, man, to get it back.
The absolute devastating effect.
Whoa, you gotta vote me. You gotta vote me, bro.
At the 25-yard line, the Vikings take over
Whoa.
1st and 10 at their
The
own.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
To throw, Bridgewater. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
A long time.
Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater.
Shit, they need another shooter.
Right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Yeah, they need
not
another
exactly
shooter.
what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6.
They need a shooter. They need a shooter too, because Caruso.
I think he's trying to force a lot of
Caruso, he ain't
windows that just
know much of a
Yeah,
shooter
the
on another boy.
interceptions had plagued him,
Black
especially
boy.
a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they
Hey, and this is when you got Odell Beckham.
can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Oh.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
All right, I'm back.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Flowers,
And here
dude.
we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over
Hey,
100
yeah,
yards yet.
yeah, Marv.
And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Smell. What the rock? Yes, quick.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
No, I'm playing WWE.
He's not up. No, he's not.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith.
So how you guys doing? How you guys doing?
Inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
What the rock? It's cooking.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
And now here is another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now a run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
What's the dog doing?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have bucked the trend so far. A sterling performance to this point on the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Burst by him near the 35. And they will finally stop him. But
Whoa. What do you think you're doing, Rocket? Oh, fuck!
So opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you
get him, Mossimo.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so, because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers.
Is that your son's name, Montana?
More speed, way harder to cover than before.
One. 1.
Gay set to kick off.
Go get Hoshimo!
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's
And I won the money in the bank briefcase. Woo!
on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Bridgewater looking for his running back, and he's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
2 yards.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8. Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, what's the dog doing?
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on
Go,
the field?
Freak. You got a chance now.
Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down.
Damn, man, he took all the fight out your chest.
You gotta catch it
Man.
first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance.
Man,
of picking up a
why you
first
doing these people like that one man?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Slide for the PAT.
The point after.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Panthers 42, Vikings 21. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
Hey, Freak, I'm just going to give you the win who the best so you get your revenge game on one mind. That sound good.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
Ooh.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Fumble.
Went after right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
What the?
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Oh, you got. You don't double tap no more.
The Vikings now to start their next drive.
You let go of everything and press it one time.
They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Bridgewater here to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Maybe for the prevent defense trying to stop.
A ton of yards downfield. That has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Hey, you already know.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for more. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
First down, Bridgewater. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 56, Vikings 21. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
That's right, baby. It's all
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.
Yeah, I'm searching now.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Field, it's Austin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Here's Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Everson Griffin gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Ross on the return. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Prescott from the gun. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. Power running by Zeke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Nah.
That's a nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. I know that when I used to
guess
cover,
I can say the same thing, but I can't see it yet.
he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Man, what this is really stuff.
On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. 20. He's going to have the hook up the box. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Now the 1st carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get 1st downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just second.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, you got about that.
The defense making the stop. Offense feeling their momentum that they've generated and turning into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more.
Come on.
Special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll run on 1st down. It's Austin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Austin.
Come on, let this nigga. Oh my God. Bro, let Tavon Austin not hold on to the ball like this, taking all these hits.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Seattle.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Seahawks, nothing.
Wow. Man, you was up 21-7. What is going on now?
Yeah. On 1st down, Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
What? Wow. Bro, Freak, I already had you sacked, Freak.
Fake here on 1st down. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Field now. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Come on now. He better throw it. Oh, he didn't let him throw it.
Knocked as he threw it.
Oh. No, it's still up. Yo, Shasta.
Pass rushes are designed for
bro, they let this man get that ball off like that.
Back in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson, and he's going
No,
down here as
Frank.
the tackle's
Okay.
made at the Cowboys 28. A good pickup there at 22.
He caught that in front of. Yeah, how he caught that? No. I want to understand how he caught that. One on top, one in the middle.
First and 10, it's Wilson. Austin's got it left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down. It's Austin. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Try and run for it on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second and 8.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. Throwing, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. That third down conversion, good for 23.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and defeat people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
You lost! Play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Yeah.
Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. A first down throw for Prescott. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 54 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet.
They still got stuff up.
Big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections, and
Hold on. Oh, he took it down. Okay, I
precise
forgot.
arrows and movements.
Man, this nigga just lost a run.
Just come from the school,
And he was just
look at
up.
your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Gonna throw right
What?
side, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wilson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Yeah, that should have been
The
a
Seahawks
big.
call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over
That sound like
after
you getting
picking
an
up
end
the
of the
first
year
down.
speech, man. No. Yeah.
From the shotgun, Wilson. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Tavon.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not,
Man,
he's
what
gonna get
you
more
just said, you
yards
just the
than
keyword take a chance. What the fuck take a chance, but get the for sure win.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely,
That's a hard
because here
hit,
we are
though.
toward
That
the end
ain't
of the
no
first
playoff.
half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Wilson.
Oh, these niggas out.
Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh, he dropped it.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where Stanley.
Okay, look, Brandon, look at it.
He has our
Look, we're gonna be quiet. We're gonna be quiet, man. You love to talk.
One touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should. Yeah, but you should have saw the 3rd down I called with Zeke.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now
No,
they're saying,
he was out of bounds. He cut him
2
out.
drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean,
He
this is
was
the
out
way you
there.
practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, yeah.
Second half starts with a carry by Allen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go to Elliott again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now Elliott.
Oh, I switched the play.
4 up to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game.
Brandon said I switched the play. I wasn't in control. I thought it was a pass play.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run
I
got
thought I
Now they
switched
deal
it.
with a 2nd
I
and
wasn't in
6.
controlling the man when you run the ball.
Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Prescott off play action. He'll buy some time right. Going deep downfield for Rook. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. John Ross.
Why did you even bring the safety down?
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That man right there, John Ross, remember, he ran the fastest combine 40 in history, 4.22 seconds, and he showed off that speed right there. Wow.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play. And then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
Oh, he's supposed to take his head off. Come on. He's supposed to take his head off, man.
Wow. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned
I'm just ready for this
Some
nigga
teams
Taylor to
script
fall.
to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep, and that's caught inside the 30.
I'm trying to see why it's like that over here. I put this shit on overall.
25. So you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ
he was
into
lit up too.
dangerous.
My X-Factor lit
That
up.
might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes
Yeah,
you need
96
to
speed.
shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger
I had a
run.
lineman
But
on
the
my
goal,
thing.
shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Please do, because you'll give it up quick. Please do.
Like, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
I overran it too.
Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
DK
I was gonna say, I don't know why I went in.
there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
Yeah, we still hear
It's
you.
up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Cowboys 21. Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Here's Edge staying at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I keep letting this man back in, bro. Why not overrun? I knew this, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
Yes.
Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do. Many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore
Man,
down
just
defenses.
all you gotta do is be
Those
quiet,
exact
bro.
type of
Be
runs.
quiet.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And
I'm trying to
unable
go
to
with
get
the
downhill
middle.
there,
Come on,
so
man.
take this up to about the 37. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way down to the 5. Dak Prescott's probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it.
Hey,
I
just had to throw a damn big
Great game throwing the
cat.
football. This is going to
Hey,
add to his
throw it to the
yardage
X
total in a
Factor.
big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those,
Oh, y'all do that every time.
And that
Now.
one spanning and even 65 yards in the air, according to
I
Next
don't do
Gen
no something
Stats.
regular.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're
Nuh-uh.
now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end
like
zone.
it's
So
gonna lag
we'll
now.
start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
First down, Seattle.
See, look, I put the shit over all that my H-Factor on the other side of the fucking field.
Now it's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Wilson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett.
Oh,
And he's
what?
gonna be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another good gain. That's now
Right.
35 yards combined on those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the carry here, it's Austin. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Everson Griffin able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And he's
Dude,
caught in the end zone for the
beat that thing off the line.
DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
They don't want to put it away. They don't want
He's
to
got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
God.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This game back within a
Fucking
touchdown.
DK
Now as the
Metcalf, bro.
kickoff's away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw
Thank
it?
you.
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those.
Yeah, he brought the safety down. That's why I heard him.
In order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Prescott on 1st down. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Well, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Cowboys on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Trying to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll go out near
Look how they do
at the
this,
49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Loose mark.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank
This
you.
is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy, and he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Again, it's Elliott. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Keep it on the ground. Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
At the 34-yard line.
Yeah.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Elliott. bring this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. Trying to go to work.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
Yeah, the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long.
I hope I ain't got to play one, man. Let me. This is the team right here. You got OBJ. See what I'm saying? Look, they gave this man OBJ and everything free. Look, he got OBJ 99, Kaepernick 99, McCaffrey 99, DJ Moore 99, Dante Jackson, Robbie Anderson. Look, these receivers. The receiver core is crazy. His top 3 receivers is superstar. You know they got the route technician and all that stuff. He got 99 Kaepernick. Man, look his linebackers. He got Hassan Reddick. Who else? Maurice Alexander. He got some speed linebacker, but he don't use them. But these cornerbacks. 96 speed, 98 speed, 93, 92, free safety. Man, strong safety. Superstar. God. Oh, let me look at the D-line. Look. Takaris McKinley. Superstar. Who else he got? Yader Gross Matos. Superstar. Defensive tackle. Superstar. God. It's going to be tough here, man. At least I'm out the first round. Well, my time is done here.
We've had a lake effect snowman sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon. The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
I'm glad we ain't got to deal with the snow. That's it. Yeah, that come like every 4 or 5 years.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man out.
Oh, yeah, I love one time. Make it look nice.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed. The first carry now. This is Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Knocked out Mike Tyson. He shot the wheel.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd.
Man, I'm seeing y'all Tampa Bay ring. I'm not finding out. I gotta do this shit. Damn, I something in the chat.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
26 yards
Just
line.
look how big it is, boy. Damn, big. Where you see his at?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it, and he's giving me the evil eye, folks. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind.
Oh, look at the
in field
inside
goal
of
range.
it.
So now you don't take any unnecessary
Stadium.
risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I'm looking at
Jimmy Graham. His 4th touchdown of the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. These may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Then they put the score.
Santos to kick this one away.
They put the score on the ring, 31-9.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw.
See, that's what makes me. I thought they were playing at Miami Dolphins Stadium. I know they were playing at home
So often
before the game.
quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. To try again after the sack. Watson, he'll rifle this.
What the
hell? And he'll be taken down, but not before
that 6'4" dude?
midfield.
Don't do that 6'4".
33 yards yards that time.
Houston.
Love, the former Stanford Cardinal.
No, you can still play.
As he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Watson forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Everybody.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Can't bring him down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 63 yards on the ground. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Snap down at their own 7-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Williams. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Raimi Fairbairn.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They start the drive on the ground. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's the 3rd-year running back, Philip Lindsay. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant.
Oh, now Lindsay lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Williams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guys.
Yeah, they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. following the penalty. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the Texans.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. A quick hitter complete. It's Graham. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. The gun. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle in the big gal.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And the ball is knocked out, and the Texans scoop it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. backs to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He was a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Watson on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. But now it's third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Now they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And that'll be incomplete. He took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
28-yard line.
Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 38 yards. And the Bears have retaken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over first and 10. at their own 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The sack by Robert Quinn. 3rd and long. It's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time through the air. 47 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back now at Soldier Field. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll run with Lindsey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Philip Lindsay, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action here on first down. Man open, it's Goodwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settled in now 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Robert Quinn picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson. He's got Denzel Mims, the rookie from Baylor. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Ingram. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. For it all. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time...
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And now look at him go. The 40, 30, 10, and this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Tremont Smith. And the Texans scoop it. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, You stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Texans scoop it.
The kicking team.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now, Watson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Watson being chased out left. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their play.